Hello everyone, Fanta here, and this is my first impressions of Albion Online. Now, Albion Online actually released July 17th. I thought it released August 17th, so that's why I took forever to put this video out. I could have sworn it said August 17th was for everyone, but I guess I'm completely wrong. Anyway, so this game... It's an MMO sandbox RPG isometric view style game, and a lot of people are comparing it to Runescape, and I totally see that. I totally see how you can, it's kind of a grown-up version of RuneScape. But the thing is, and a lot of people are wondering, is this really just a grown-up version of RuneScape? And no, for several reasons. Because RuneScape, there's kind of a quest structure, and guilds aren't really a thing. Like, there's crafting guilds, but it's completely different from the normal guilds that you think of when you think of an MMO. And in this game, it's all about joining a guild, going to their land, building buildings, doing guild wars, taking over different territories, leveling up your crafting and your mining and resource gathering and specializing in something so you can become, a solid member of that guild or whatever they need you to be. And now this sounds great on paper, but the problem arises when you realize that this game is not free to play. And they sent me a code that doesn't have any premium and had 0 gold attached to it. So I'm playing free to play in a game that was not meant to be free to play. Now, originally, this game was kind of slated to be free to play. A lot of people thought it was going to be, because most MMOs these days kind of do that. They are either buy to play, or they are subscriptions to play. Of course, there's World of Warcraft that you have to buy and then pay to play, but that's kind of an outlier. Most games are either free, or you pay a subscription, or it's free and then there's some sort of premium you can do. This game makes you spend $30 just to get access to the game, and then it's another $10 a month to play the game. Now, you can play this game without buying that $10 a month, but if you look at the premium status, the game is unplayable without having premium. You don't have a chance in hell at competing if you actually want to play the game with people competitively, or at least contribute to the guild that you're a part of. Now, I tried to join a guild, and they basically told me that I can't do anything for them. Just because, look at this. Look at how much more percentages they get of crop yield, farm animal growth rate. They get a reduced tax. They get gathering. They get the ability to buy their own island, and they get 10,000 crafting focus per day and a 50% fame bonus. That is huge. That means they level 50% faster. All of these abilities over here. They can do less grind work than a person that's just playing free to play. And all of that is after you've already spent that $30. So you've spent that $30 and you still have to keep paying just to be able to play the game in any sort of fun fashion. Because right now, I'm telling you, I've been playing this game free to play and it is not fun. Just because of how slow everything is to level, how long it takes to earn a decent amount of money, and how little I can do for any guild that I try to join. Because it seems that even traveling costs more money than it would if I were premium. So the traveling is just insanely expensive, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't even travel to where my guild was located, so I couldn't even help them that way. I couldn't do anything. Now I could probably travel there because I've saved quite a bit of money, because I've made this video 3 times, because I thought the game came out in August, and I thought it was going to be free to play, but apparently it will never be free to play. And the only time it is technically sort of free to play is after you spend that $30 on that starter pack or whatever, and then you're in the game and you just don't pay for premium after that first free month, quote-unquote free month. And the real problem with this game is there's no free trial of the premium. So players, they're going to lose a huge market share because so many players like myself don't want to invest that $30 without having experienced the game beforehand. And that just doesn't make any marketing sense. It doesn't make sense why they would do that from a business standpoint. And I'm hoping in the future they'll realize that. But for now, I don't know, there's a lot of people in these servers. I'm seeing a lot of people around, but that could be because the world really, I mean, it's big, but look at this. Look at how big it looks. Like, wow, this is insane. This game is huge. And it really is a big game. But the thing is, when I left that castle, I went out the door, and then I just appeared in another area. So these paths, where the hell am I? Yeah, so I was here, I walked at the door, and now I'm here. So these paths, all of this area that is just lines, there's no land there. That's not real. That is just loading space. Look at this. So this doesn't exist. These don't exist. This is just kind of cool caricatures. I can say words. They're just cool drawings that are on the map just for, I guess, shits and giggles. I don't know. But you can't actually explore this area. And that's unfortunate. And it kind of kills the game a little bit for me. Because in RuneScape, in World of Warcraft, and I think the new Guild Wars is even like this, the towns aren't instanced. Actually, no, that's wrong. I think Guild Wars 2 does have instanced areas. But I like the openness of RuneScape, of EVE, of World of Warcraft. And I think it kind of kills it for me that it does this. Also kills it for me that you can't play free to play, and that you have to pay for premium if you want to enjoy the game at all. But it's just frustrating. There's so much potential in this game. I love RuneScape, and I was hoping this would kind of take over my RuneScape. Now, something that I have heard about this is that if you do get premium for 1 month, it is feasible to start making enough money to pay for premium with in-game currency. So if you look, it either costs 2,500 gold or 475,000 silver. So supposedly it's easy to make this amount of money if you are in premium every month. But then it's like the game is taxing you at that point, and you've already spent that $30. So it's crazy that you have to spend that $30 and then another $10 a month on top of that. Especially for a brand new MMO that just came out, and this is the vanilla version. I've already seen so many changes in the game while I've been playing it, and there's so many things that they need to add. Like, there's no quests, and that's just so weird to me. I understand that this is a sandbox MMO, and they want people to create their own stories, but I wish there's some sort of side thing you could do that was like a quest. Now, there could be quests like that. I just haven't found them. And I've been to several different cities and I haven't seen any. In fact, let's go together back to the city, because I'm pretty loaded up on items, and we're gonna go sell some stuff just because why not? I don't know if I'll play this game after I'm done with this video, and I can't make a review because the review code they sent me is not what the game really feels like. So even my first impressions here might not be what you experience with the game, because I'm coming at this from a completely different viewpoint than anybody in my screen right now. Nobody can access this game without spending money, except for people that got review codes. And that's all they get, is access to the game. You don't get any premium, you don't get to see what the full game is like. You're just kind of thrown in there, and they're like, okay, well, this is what happens if you're broke and you don't want to pay for a monthly subscription after spending that $30. So I can tell you from that point of view, it's not a fun game. It is not a fun game with no premium account, subscription. Which is unfortunate. I don't like when games cripple you that much that you have to, play to actually keep playing. And I think that's why I stopped playing World of Warcraft. It's just I don't like that monthly reoccurring fee. And unfortunately, that's what you're going to get with this game. Something that is kind of cool, though, is that players can actually... They all own these, which is pretty neat. And they make money whenever you use these things. So whatever fee you're paying to craft that sword or make those bricks, that player is making that money. I think they're taxed, but if they're premium, they get taxed less. I don't know how it works because I can't do it. which is unfortunate because once again, I'm not premium, and because I'm not premium, I don't have enough money to even try doing any of that. What is this? Vanity Merchant. Okay. So, what was I looking for? I was looking for a quest. Well, as you can see on here, I don't see any quests. There's a repair station, that's cool. But there's no quests. There's no quests to pick up. And this is a huge town, so you think this would be a town where you would... I don't know why I'm getting a discount. It's kind of interesting. It's probably because the game just came out. But let's go into the marketplace, and I'll show you some... I'll just show you some selling, and then I'll probably end this video, because really I can't show you anything else. This is the game. This is what you do. You gather stuff, you craft stuff, and that's all I can do as a free person, because, like I said, my guild was like, well, you're not premium. You can't really help the guild in any good way. Which is unfortunate. I really did want to join a guild and actually do stuff, but because I'm crippled, I can't join a guild and do anything of use for them. I'm not useful because I'm not premium. And it's just, it's not a good way to do your game. We'll sell the sandstone, keep getting money. And we'll take a look here at the gold thing in a second. Okay, I want to keep all that, in case I do keep playing for some reason. So let's look, okay, that's the premium store. As you can see, it was, what, 2,500 gold. Now, what the hell? My Xbox just restarted for some reason. Okay. This is where you can buy gold. You can buy gold in the form of microtransactions. Yes, there are microtransactions in a game that is making you pay $30 up front and then $10 a month. That's a bit frustrating. But you can also buy gold with in-game currency, which has been sitting at about 189 for a while. It was about 79 when the game first came out, and now it's been sticking around 189, 190. I've been investing in a little bit of gold just because I want to see if the market goes up, because I have seen it go up to the 200s. So if it does that again, I'd love to cash out, but I'm hoping it doesn't crash. But we'll see. So what that also has to do with is it also changes the price of the membership, if you think about it, if you're paying in-game currency. Now, 475,000, what would that be? I'm trying to do the math here in my head. Let's see, what would that be? So, 475,000, it's about, what, 200 gold right now per gold? So let's divide that by 200. Oops. By 200. So that's about 2,375 gold if you're paying in just silver. So you don't want to do this unless the market is down for gold. So it kind of fluctuates how much you're paying in game. I guess you're paying a little bit less than what you would be if you're just playing in gold. If you pay in silver sometimes, but sometimes it'll be cheaper if you pay in gold. And then that will kind of dictate how much the game is taking from you every single time you have to pay that monthly subscription. Which, I don't know. In the game in its current form, it'll be fun for some people if you don't mind a grind, if you don't mind doing the same thing over and over and over. If you don't, I mean, you're not gonna have any fun playing this game by yourself. So if you're looking for an MMO where you only want to play by yourself, don't even look at this game, because you have to join a guild that's on Discord or TeamSpeak, something like that, because you need to work together. You need to do PvP. PvP is the main draw of this game. So a lot of people are making Star Wars references to this game because there's a couple major guilds that have taken over the entire map, and then there's smaller guilds that are like the rebels, and they'll do rebel attacks on the empire, so to speak, of these guilds. And I love that. I love that dynamic, and I wish I could be a part of it, but as a free-to-play player, I just can't. So I'll never know what that's like unless I sink some money into this game, and because I don't know what it's like being premium, I don't know what it's like doing all those fun-sounding things, I don't think I'll ever dive in and spend the money just because they haven't given me a taste of it. And if people want me to play a game, you gotta give me a taste of it, especially an MMO, because an MMO is a game that you're gonna sink a lot of time into. And I want the game that I'm going to be spending a lot of my free time in to be worth it. To be worth that $30 and $10 a month. I need you to show me that it's worth it. And this game, from my free-to-play aspect, is not worth the money, which is unfortunate, because I like that there's another MMO in the market, and I really wanted to try a grown-up version of RuneScape. So, like I said, my player experience is not going to reflect everyone, but if you ever wondered, hey, could I play this game, just pay, that one-time $30, you can, but if you don't find a way to pay for that monthly premium with your in-game currency, you're not going to have any fun, just like I did. Like I said, thanks for watching. Everybody have a fantastic day, and let me know in the comments what you guys think of the game. See ya.